Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So I want to talk about relatives and friends. Like, friends would consist of people that you spent time with because you like them and because, like, whatever, y'all went to school together, whatever. You can throw associates in there too. But what we talking about is when you start to level up, when you start to, like me, when you become a preacher and you used to run on the block. You become this, you become that. You start to level up. Here's what I noticed. And I was thinking about this, like, man, it's really messed up that a lot of time you can't take people with you. Like, you be like, man, let's just move. Let's do this. Let's, right? But the sad reality is, if they don't see you in that way, you can't take them. You're going to fail. See, when people try to see you in a different light than you see yourself, and you see yourself as having this, doing that, and all they can see is he filed bankruptcy, he be quitting jobs, he done lost this or that. It's not smart when you make moves to better yourself, to take these type of people along who try to keep you in a box that's not going to give you the things that you want and that you know you can get. So you can't always be sympathetic and inclusion. You trying to include everybody. Can't always be like that. I was thinking about this because y'all know I'm finna move to Arizona. And there was people that I was thinking, like, when I get to preaching and stuff, they're going to have that negative energy there because they've never gotten past who I used to be or who they think. This how people be. So when I got saved, like, I didn't know everything I know now. And people were kind of distancing themselves from me. Then when I started learning what it takes and what it don't take all this, it don't take all that. Some people start coming back. They start dealing with me more. And I was thinking, a lot of people, my deceased former pastor used to talk about switching gears. And it's like, I started noticing what he was talking about when he said a lot of people just can't switch gears. So you ain't gonna be able to take them with you. They secretly holding everything that you do out of your own realness against you. And as soon as you don't believe it, get in an argument with them. I'm telling y'all a story. Should I tell this story? No, I gotta keep that one. Let's see if there's a way I could tell it. Okay, so I'll say it like this. There are people that you confide in them, and when y'all get into it, they twist what you said to them. And if you know Matrix like me, or you understand how to deal with people and stuff like that, you ain't gonna want to deal with them no more. Or you gonna change the way that you deal with. Like, if you bring up something that didn't go right for you, and you get up with this part, get into it with this person, and now they bringing it up like you was the one in the wrong. And you be knowing what all happened, what all transpired. Some people won't admit when they wrong, but you know if you was wrong. A lot of time people be knowing if they was wrong. Just like you be knowing when you wasn't. But this person, like when you get into it with these people, they'll twist it like you was wrong. I just heard somebody talking about on YouTube how when a guy leave, they trying to act like he just the worst dude. But when a woman leave, they congratulate her. Man, he wasn't doing nothing anyway. Mark my freaking words. Mark my freaking words. Any of y'all that know me, that's watching, that done said this, or you gonna say this, I'm gonna make sure if the Most High bless me with life, if he give me life, I'm gonna make sure that my pockets run deeper than yours. You money grubbing, no God worshiping, but you like money more than God. I'm gonna make sure my pocket run deeper than yours. And I'm gonna show it. I know who y'all is. I'm gonna make sure my pocket run deeper than your shallow pocket. You try to act like you better than people because you done went to college, you retired from your job, or you got a decent job. I'm gonna make sure my pocket running deeper than yours right now, but I gotta make it more visible. These people don't be having no money. You did all of that for what? Look at the YNs walking past. They come back here, you gonna see me shoot somebody. That's another thing. People be like, it's the same everywhere. You know what I'm looking for? A YN free or an area distant from them. All they do is walk around looking for people's stuff to mess with. And y'all, every time the police dump these ninjas on their head, y'all trying to pull y'all cameras out and taking up for them. And you should have saw they looking back here. What you looking back? You don't live here. I'm telling you, I don't be like when I get to know some of them in correction, you might like them. But like how they be out here, no, dude. I wonder, did y'all see them walk past? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? How they was looking back here, hoping I left the car running so they can take off with it. I could see in my window, y'all might have saw them walk past. Stuff is crazy, man. But this the sad truth, man. Man, it's the same everywhere. Man, it's too hot in Arizona. It's too cold here. So if people telling me Arizona's hot, man, it's too hot. But I know that it's cold here and I don't like the cold. I've experienced, I've been in 100-degree temperatures. We done had that here. Man, you can't do. This is what I'm learning. When you finna make a move, man, sometimes you just gotta do it, man. You can't even, you gotta have that warrior. You gotta know when. Like if you know somebody wise that's gonna tell you the truth, unbiased, then it's okay for you to go to that person and ask them what they think. But sometimes you gotta just make a move and just deal with the good and the bad of the moves you make. But the sad truth is you got to leave a lot of people behind a lot of time. What if the Most High want to put me on a larger scale? You think the guys from my hood gonna be able to adjust to that? They probably not. Some of them might. A lot of people ain't gonna be able to go up there. Because you going to need something different from the other people that you deal with at each level that you get to. What I look like taking people with me that just want me to work a job, and my mind been on business since I was a kid. People can't go with you. All of this went down. It could turn out it could be a good reason. I'm on business stuff. I use jobs, and I'll do the job. I'll submit to the authority. I'll do everything I'm supposed to do. But my goal is business. That's my I don't care if it take me till I'm 60 years old, 70. I'm going to do it if I get the time and the health. And one day people hopefully they'll be able to see my videos after I pass. And it'll help people in the future. But unfortunately, as much as you love your uncles, your nieces, your nephew, your cousin, the people you grew up with, a lot of time you got to leave them behind, man. It's going to be new people. I was talking to another content creator. And I'm going to just mention her channel, Rolling Match. And we was talking about how sometimes, she said, sometimes strangers will treat you better. And that's the truth. Strangers will become friends. Strangers can become brothers. Now, you got to also watch out for them. They could be agents. They could have some type of motive. But they also can become allies and friends. That's just the way it works. So you got to understand that fact when you start making moves. People be just trying to take people from the past with them. Yeah, it worked for LeBron. It worked for Patrick Mahomes. Now his girlfriend was wilding out. She still do little stuff, say little stuff, but she mellowed out. Maybe Travis Hunter girlfriend would be the same. I got my questions about it. I don't be trusting no chick that knew you and didn't like you. I could see, and the reason being is because you gotta stay open. Pause. But you gotta have a fair balance because everybody ain't the same. But my overall view is when they reject you, and you got to know how to vet, because this is what happened to me. She was rejecting me. I had plenty women. And they all was like all off into me. I chose the one that was rejected. The other ones, they wasn't doing none of that stuff. When I called, hello, they pick up the phone, boom. Before they pick up the phone, like practically soon as it ring. With her, it was she sleep. No matter what time it was, she sleep for weeks. I was getting to the point where I was like, man, I'm not finna keep calling her. Cause I was looking at it like, after she ain't answer, I would call the other one. They always answer. We do that sometimes, y'all. We try to take the person with us that never wanted to go. And then this how you know, one of the ways you know when a woman ain't into you like that. She always trying to change you. I'm telling you, man. She always trying to change you. Look, when you met me, when you learned who I was, who you trying to make me like? These women are trying to make you do to them sexually what the last dude did. You should refuse. The only thing we can do alike is the positions. But don't expect me to stroke it like he did. Because as soon as I find out how he did it and he goes straight, I'm going in a circle. He go in a circle, I'm going straight. Finna be like these dudes. I'm me. People will try to change you, man. And then this is another thing that happened. And a lot of it's probably come in the comments and let me know. You tried to take people from the past along with the people from the future, and the people from the past was trying to front you off in front of the people from the future. They're trying to diss you in front of them because you should have never took them. And then in some situation, the people from the future, they'll start looking at you different because the people from the past. With women, that's why you need to put everything on the table, then it won't happen. Dudes will be like, man, I already knew about that. If they stay with you, they'll be like, man, I already knew about that. But don't be a person that got trains ran on you, and now you got dude in the future trying to act like you super classy and you ain't never did it, and then you go to a party or you go somewhere and get together, and now all these dudes that ran trains on you in the corner laughing and they exposing you. Now you done messed up with him. Just tell him the truth and let him make his decision. Same thing when it comes to women. Y'all guys need to tell them the truth and let them make their decision. I'm going to treat all my women, plural, like gold and equal. The ones that don't like it, they're going to shy away. There was this one, real likable, you know, stuff seemed like it was cool. But I was kind of like, nah, she want to be the only one. And she was doing little stuff. I'm going to tell y'all this story. I'm looking at her like, nah, bye. Can't take everybody with you. The cleverness of these women lies is ridiculous. It could be your own relatives. It could be people you date. But remember, you come first. Pause. And sometimes you gotta put yourself in front of your own kids. If you, look, you could try to make sacrifices all you want. That don't mean people gonna appreciate them. When as soon as stuff go wrong, they're agreeing with the person who don't appreciate you. That's why sometimes you gotta know when to put yourself in front of these people. And I'm gonna close it out with that because we got other things to talk about. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in, y'all. I'm still gonna get y'all the game. It's just y'all paying for other people weak game and trying to get this over here for free, so I'm gonna limit it. Bye.